What's good going, gang? Welcome back to my channel, and today's gonna be an unpopular opinion. We're about to stir some tea. We're about to get some dirty. I got my little notebook out. I wrote a couple things down. So, yeah. Make sure I do not forget anything before I get started. But it does not look like I have. Okay. So, first things first. We do not have to agree. We can have a debate or share ideas, but I'm not arguing with anybody in my comments, and I'm not arguing on any social media with anybody about any of the things that I say. I'm not arguing in person about any of the things that I say, because it's my
Brooks, I said I don't think that he's good for you.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
And opinions are like booty holes. Everybody has them, so you can have your opinion and I can have my opinion, and it's just gonna be what it is. Number two, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I am 18 years old, but also I'm not stupid. Just because I'm 18 years old does not mean that I'm not smart enough, because there are people who are 80 years old that are still dumb. So I'm just saying. Unpopular opinion right there. Just saying, know what I'm saying. Anyway, let's start. Baddies, loving hip hop, are bad for the black community, but God, do they make such great TV. I'm sorry. I'm low-key seeing what you guys are saying about Tyler Perry too. But like I said, God, that man makes such good TV. It may be racially not okay, but it's some good TV. I'm sorry. When I say good, I mean entertaining. Not like good plot, but I mean like it's funny, it's entertaining, Speaking of baddies, I do not feel like we can compare Bad Girls Club and baddies. Like, Bad Girls Club pushed, and this is just for like the Bad Girl Club fans will understand where I'm coming from. They pushed the limits and they did some awful things, but none of that can amount to what Baddies is doing. I'm sorry. Baddies is like, Smiley could have died on national television. Bad Girls Club would have had cut the cameras, and we never would have saw that. And we never really got any type of rumors of, I don't know if YouTube is gonna let me say this, but like, anyway, we never got any rumors of the oldest profession going around on Bad Girls Club. Like, we never heard anything about that. So, like, I just feel like, and I hate when people try to, like, especially new people come in and they haven't seen Bad Girls Club and, like, or Baddies, and they try to compare. You cannot compare the two, because they're two different aspects, really. Like, you have girls that are going on tour with each other for 3 weeks versus girls who are spending at house 3 months with each other, sitting in the same place, maybe going like 2 trips, but like, Bad Girls Club, they did not have their phone at all, unless it was like the later season they did. But I digress. Speaking of Natalie Nunn, Nicki Minaj. Now, when I first saw Nicki, it was, "Shawty, I'ma tell you this once, you're the illest." So I knew the first album, Nicki, and I feel like she's kind of doing what Beyonce's doing, but like in a worse way. And wait, before the Barbs attack and dox me, hold on, okay? Beyonce and Nicki are both doing what they want with their music, because now they're at the top where they don't have people like lower artists would have people telling them, hey, you have to make this type of song, you have to make this type of song, you have to. But I feel like she also, like, you can't just drop everything that you go into the booth with and do. Like, I feel like Bigfoot should never have gotten released. And because other than that one line, you can't really sell it. Like, I would not listen to Bigfoot, like, on the radio or anything like that. In my opinion, I would not do that. So I just think it wasn't good, and I just don't think it should have got released. I feel like she should have waited. And I don't think she should have went live. Like, I feel like sometimes Nicki doesn't see her. She sees her power, but at the same time, she takes it away. Because she's like, I'm the queen of rap. You're the queen of rap, yet you're on Instagram letting people know that you're heated. The queen of pop has never gone live, and she has never let people know that somebody has upset her right then and there. Like, you're steeping down to their level, so then it's just so much easier for, you're the queen, but you're steeping down to the peasants. Not saying. Anyway, because Tori shot Meg. I'm so tired. It's not a what if. And I hate that people like to bring up, oh, well, Meg lied. What else could she be lying about? She lied to defend Tori. And then when they took the bullet stuff out her foot, you guys talking about, well, she doesn't have that. Well, they took it out. She lied to defend Tori to try not to get him in more trouble. But, like, for real, like, I still do believe that Tori shot Meg. I just don't think a lot of you guys want to believe it. Because a lot of you guys didn't like Meg anyway because of the way that she talked. And you were like, no woman should be talking like that. Because she didn't say it in a nice way. Or in a soft voice. You guys didn't like it. Clearing it up. So what I'm saying is Megan has never been like the soft girl type. Like, she always, in her rap, she rapped like one of the dudes. So I feel like a lot of dudes were intimidated or felt some kind of way because she treated dudes just like how they treat them. I think we're just going to get all the controversial stuff out the way. And then at the end, I think I'm just going to probably start ranting. So, I like 50-50 in theory. Like, when people talk about 50-50, you pay half the bills and I pay half the bills. In theory, I feel like I would do that with a boyfriend. Yeah, with a boyfriend that I moved in with. But, my husband, I'm sorry. That's just not how I was raised. Well, it is what it is because I was raised that I can get everything on my own. But at the same time, if you do have a man, you should not be working as hard. You feel me? So, I would do 50-50 if I was, like, with a boyfriend. But my husband, we're not doing 50-50. I'm so sorry. The Grammys was low-key boring. And I sat and watched through the whole thing, and I'm sorry. It was boring. Like, don't beat me, but SZA's performance wasn't, like, that raw. Like, and I'm a Beyonce fan, but I'm not expecting every person's performance to be like Beyonce's. I just wanted more. If she was gonna do Kill Bill, she could have brought out Uma. She could have, like, I feel like she used the dancers to help her a lot, and I'm not watching the Grammy performance to see the dancers. I'm watching it to see you. And I feel like her mic wasn't really on or something. I don't know, because it wasn't like a horrible performance. I just wanted more, you know? Just because a person gets plastic surgery does not mean they do not love themselves. Loving yourself is something within. So, even if they do get surgery to change something, if they still don't love themselves before they got the surgery, they're still gonna love themselves after they got the surgery. I think a lot of people get, oh, you don't love yourself because you do this. You don't love yourself because you do that. No. You don't love yourself because you're mad at another person doing something that you never would do because you're scared of doing it. Just saying. You don't love yourself because you're too busy judging others and projecting onto others, but you don't want anybody to judge you. It's harder to keep up with so many music release. Oh my god, like I feel like everybody is dropping music, including not including myself, because I drop music like every 3 years. Not on purpose, but like I just dropped a song and I bet half of the people watching this did not know I do music. So, but I do music, so make sure you stream it, and it's gonna be in the bio. But I feel like, and it's lately none of the rollout has been the way I want it to be. When artists are releasing music, like there's barely any interviews, barely any single performances. Y'all just drop an album and then be like, here, I want you to interview, I want to understand it. And then they have a concept, but it's like a 1 paragraph concept. I feel like if you're gonna have a concept album, it needs to be like, everything needs to be explained. Like, I should not have any questions on your concept at all. And I don't feel like people do that. That's why I really don't like concept albums, because it's not enough thought into it. And I think it's just very gimmicky too when people do concept albums, because it never leads into anything. Like, they'll do maybe 2 videos with the concept and then we'll just forget about it. The rest of the videos will be normal, and it's like, what was the point of providing the concept? It's very fast. I don't really like Sexy Red or Ice Spice. I mean, I don't dislike them, but I don't like their music like that. It's not. I will say this, I like Ice Spice beats, but her rhymes is very like 1, 2, 3 ABC, you know? Like, there's nothing special. And y'all was getting on Sweetie. If you got favorites, just say that. Because Sweetie could rhyme better than Ice Spice, in my opinion. Just saying. Sexy Red, I don't know. Like, I like her idea of being like young and free, but I just can't get down with any of the songs. Performances are getting trashed, and I understand not everybody's Beyonce or Usher, but with a performance, that's when you can be gimmicky. And I just feel like everything is going out the window when it comes to stuff like that. Like, it's so flipped. Like, the performance, we just want to run around the stage, but then in the video we want to put all the gimmicks. Like, no, switch that around. And I'm getting tired of these videos, y'all. We either in space, in a place that nobody know, we don't know nothing about, or we in the hood. I'm tired of being at the bodega, y'all. I know what the hood look like. I do. I do. And if we're gonna pay homage to old videos or old movies or old TV shows, can we like get somebody from the TV show or the movie in the video, in the music video? And can we maybe get like one of the scenes right, so we're not just like, just feel like when people do it, they don't do it justice. So that just, I'd rather either you do it right or don't do it at all, or try your best to do it right. I feel like a lot of people just throw something together and be like I see where you were going, but like if somebody else didn't know it the way I know it, nobody would know like what you're talking. Do you understand me? I feel like now I'm just talking, but like I said, at the end of the video, I would just be talking. It could be unpopular or not. I don't care. I really just started recording because I wanted to get on the phone and with somebody, but I need to record anyway. Which another thing, like I feel like dating is so weird. Like very weird. Nobody wants to date anymore. And if they do, they want to do long distance. And I'm sorry, I just don't think long distance talking is realistic. Like talking to somebody and we're not even together and they're states away, it's not gonna work. It's just not. And if they live in my city, they're like the corniest of the cornballs ever. Like not horrible people, but like close to it. And I feel like now men be like either super extreme or super duper nonchalant, but you can't get that happy medium, because then they'll see like one example and they'll be like, oh, this is why guys don't do this, because da 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 da. But if a girl say, oh, this boys ain't nothing, then it's like, you shouldn't always put us in a category. Like, let's be self-aware. You shouldn't all put us in a category. Trans people are what they say they are. And before somebody be like, that's not real. If you can support a gay person for saying, I was born this way, why can't you support a trans person for saying, this is not the way I was born? Because do you really think they want to go through the bullying and the ridicule that maybe not you, but other people are putting them through? And the families and them feeling like, what's wrong with me? Just for them to be their true selves. And I feel like, honestly, if everybody just minded their business, the world would be a better place. Like, I was at work and somebody was like, and I was cash registering, and they were like, the babies had something on the TV about like, be who you are, and I turned off the TV. It's so funny when people who, I can understand people from an older generation having like older thoughts, but newer generation people acting like that is crazy to me, because obviously your situation isn't in tip top perfect shape, so then, but you're being who you are, aren't you? So why is it such a problem for your child to accept people for who they are? Like, I don't understand. It's just so irritating. Sometimes I just hate the world. Sometimes, like, it's so ghetto, because it's like, you think, and I feel like a lot of people, when they go back to the Bible, they like to be like, well, you're gonna burn in hell. You're also gonna burn in hell if you have sex before marriage. You're also gonna burn in hell if you go by Old Testament, if you eat shrimp. So There's gonna be a lot of us in hell, y'all. Not just gay people. So please be so for real. Like, please be so for real. Well, you're worried about why this person's gonna be burning in hell. You're gonna be burning right next to them. Just keep the movement. I'm sorry. During Black History Month, it's crazy. Keep the movement going. Because I said what I said and I meant what I said. Period. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Bye.